We're just two friends who love the movies, call each other every morning.
Hey, wow. Well, we finally got together, man.
Yeah, we did. Sorry, it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, I know. If only people knew, we've been trying to get our 100th episode out there, It's
Yeah, and we were saying, we're gonna FaceTime and call it Movie Call 3D, or, we're gonna finally have a guest caller do a three-way call. But the truth is maybe that's all we are, man. Maybe we are really just two friends talking about the movies.
yeah, that's true, dude. I would eventually like to have people calling in, joining us, maybe a couple of people that that you'd like to have on, maybe one or two people that I know that I'd like to have on. I think for the 100th episode, at least for the first 100, I think it would be pretty special just to have us in there. We started this together, and so hey, man, we continue going forward, and looking forward to a 2026 new year, and yeah, I'm just excited, man. I got a lot to talk about, but as you know, we kind of briefly discussed it in the group chat yesterday. The great, the legendary. I know they say that they throw that word around, but he truly is legendary, isn't he, Mitch?
I mean,
Um,
you're talking about somebody, Robert Duvall, who starred opposite John Wayne. I mean, this guy is an all-time Hollywood presence,
yeah,
who's gone.
yeah, man. This one hit me hard. I'm sure it hits you hard. It's one of those things where you kind of like very similar to Clint Eastwood, where they're older and they're gonna be passing soon, but like they've always been a part of your life, right? So you always feel like they're gonna be there.
Yeah, and especially I think Robert Duvall, he could you'd see him in a bona fide classics, but then you would just see him show up in, some random TV movie or dumb comedy. I mean, he was ubiquitous.
Yeah, dude, he was just. That's the reason why I loved him. I was thinking back. I was like, okay, the first movie I ever saw him in was, of course, To Kill a Mockingbird, right? Boo
Oh
Radley.
yeah, my goodness, dude. He
And
played Boo Radley. That's insane.
yeah, dude, like that was the first time I
Gregory
saw him.
Peck.
And it was in school, right?
Was that
And
his debut reel?
yeah, that
I
was
don't.
his debut.
Mm.
So watching him in that, but the movie I remember most is, did you ever watch Secondhand Lions?
Of course, yeah. Rented it from the Blockbuster. Watched it twice in a row.
Yeah, man, I watched that movie time and time again. Him and Michael Caine, Haley
Yeah.
Joel Osment, and then he had the power to, like you said, just show up in some random things. I mean, he was just really, really, really great in Widows. He had a couple of scenes in that, and yeah, man, I'm really, 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 really caught off guard by his death. Wasn't expecting that. It seems me and Vanessa were talking, and she was saying, it seems like people are dying a lot in 2026 already. With, of course, James Van Der Beek unfortunately passing at a young age of 48. And yeah, man, it's just I hope I keep thinking of back. Oh man, who was the host that said it? I think it was Ricky Gervais. Yeah, where he was talking about the in memoriam, and he was like,
Hmm.
I think it's time that we lose some OKs, not some legends, just some OKs. It
uh,
it's
yeah, that's sad, dude. Well, like, yeah, Secondhand Lions. I think his last movie was a Scott Cooper movie. I think it was the one with Christian Bale. It had Edgar Allan Poe in it and stuff. Like The Pale Blue Eye or something like that.
Oh, that was his last.
I think so. It was that or the Sandler movie Hustle. Can you imagine? His last movie was with the
Was a.
Sandman.
I mean, that would be awesome.
You know, did you ever see The Apostle?
I did. I did. I like that.
Did he direct that? I want to say maybe not, but it was like a passion project of his.
I think he did direct that actually. Yeah, that was a really good movie.
An extremely good movie and a strange one, and like not a simple one. Yeah. A movie I watched. I was thinking of a couple of movies I watched. Obviously, with my dad, he loved Lonesome Dove. Um,
Oh, okay.
but also, I was thinking of a couple of movies I watched. Robert Duvall movies with my dad. The Great Santini.
Okay.
Dude, that movie hit. That movie's like a scar tissue in my brain. It's a really good one. And also, I watched one with him the day of his brother's funeral, my uncle's funeral. And we were just kind of together at his house, killing time. Before the ceremony, we all got up early, and he put on this movie. It's like a golf movie, but also like a Christian movie, like really obscure. But it's called 7 Days in Utopia. Okay.
Yeah, I know it with Lucas Black or
Yeah, from
something,
Fast
right?
and Furious. So
Yeah.
we're watching it, and like I think for some reason, like I mean I don't talk movies that much around him. We have, I mean he's obviously, as you know, given me a pretty good movie inheritance in terms of classic films and
Yeah.
westerns and even some more modern stuff that he would put on for me. And he has good taste, but it's not like something we talk about like you and I talk about, right?
Yeah.
But I think he gets the sense, that I've gotten really into it, even though it's not something I talk about that much. And during the movie, he was just kind of like, the whole time he was just saying like, yeah, yeah, Mitch thinks this is dumb. Mitch thinks this is, uh, it's just a stupid. And you know what? I guess, I mean, it's not like a great movie, but at the end of it, he was like, it's just a good, simple movie. And I was like, yeah, it is just a good, simple movie. And sometimes that's all you need. And yeah, Robert Duvall was good in that one, dude. Just a
I
good, simple
always
movie.
I always think of it's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's a movie that inspires me because I do make music, and that's Tender Mercies. Have you seen that?
Yeah, man, Tender Mercies is so stinking good. That last scene of that movie just where he's like tossing the ball with that kid. Um, no, yeah,
Yeah,
Tender Mercies.
it makes me want to go back and rewatch it again.
I would love to rewatch that one too.
Uh, Especially in honor of him. I know when ooh, let me when Robert Redford had passed, I had watched a couple of his older films, so I'll
Oh yeah.
probably go back. I'll probably go back and rewatch maybe one or two Robert Duvall films, just see which ones I'm in the mood for. But most likely Tender Mercies, dude.
Yeah, I would love to rewatch that one. And another bit of synchronicity I'll mention. I was saying we watched that Duvall movie on the day of my uncle's funeral. The last movie I watched with him, with my uncle, was Open Range. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, Kevin Costner. That's
Dude,
another
that's
good
probably
one.
my favorite Costner directed movie out of
That,
Dances with Wolves and everything else. I love
that's a
that one.
good one, man. That's dude. That's far better than people give it
I
any
know,
credit
dude,
for.
and I'm pretty I guess I'm pretty cynical about more modern westerns. I mean, not
Yeah,
cynical, like I like them, but I'm like a little more, the classic westerns are my west. This is one of the few modern westerns that feels like a classic western, like really,
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I really like that one. I always just I'm picturing it right now. I remember going to the video store and then my dad picking it out and I'm like, "Oh yeah," me getting excited cuz
That's so
it's
awesome,
a
dude.
it's a R-rated movie, but it's a western and we're going to go home and watch it. Yeah, I'm just picturing
Ah.
that.
So
Um yeah,
much
we
thanks to Robert Duvall.
yeah. So we got a lot to talk about, man. I'll let you go first, Mitch. Why
I
don't
got
you,
nothing, dude. You hit it.
dude? How have you not got? Oh my gosh.
You,
Okay.
you have no idea what my weekend was like, man. It was insane. That's why you could never get me on the phone.
Oh, that's true. Yes, yes. You get a pass, dude. You anything
Wait,
related?
you know what? I will mention one because we checked out. I was baby duty with my daughter this weekend, and we went to the library and we checked out Peter Pan, and it was her second time watching it. It was my first
Okay.
time watching it with her. Her mom watched it with her, and yeah, that movie is very beautiful. Increasingly I'm thinking like I like the Renaissance Disney's, but these early ones I love. I really love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's a deep
I'm
movie.
yeah, dude. That movie is whew, it's a good double feature when you pair it with a movie like Hook with
Oh
Robin
yeah, sure, yeah.
Williams. Both of those, there's something uh, kind of creepy about it, right? But it's not creepy
About
in the
Peter Pan?
sense, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's always been something, at least to me,
I can see that. A
very
lot of the early Disneys were like that, and I think too, watching it, us born in the '90s, watching it so many decades later after it came out gives it an added sense of eeriness too. Like the animation's, older and just the whole feel of it, the jokes, but it feels like a faraway place. It feels like a not real place. But Chloe loved it, dude. Dude, she went to bed talking about, she woke up in the morning like asking me about Captain Hook, and she's like, what, were you scared when they got tied up? And I was like, she said, did that make you scared or did that make you funny? Like she was asking if I thought it was funny or it's like I thought it was funny because I pretty much knew how it was going to turn out. But
yeah,
there's a lot of good visual gags in it. It's a great movie. It was great to rewatch it.
dude. She's hilarious, man. Baby Chloe is hilarious,
Baby
dude.
Chloe.
Well, dude, I'm glad you got to watch that with her. I know you were you. There was probably a lot of movies you wanted to watch this weekend, but of course,
The
she
best
comes.
movie is just being with my little girl.
There you go, man. There you go, dude. Dude, so I have a few movies I wanted to talk about, but
Okay.
the first one is a Kahuna to me, right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into great depth talking about
Okay.
it because I know that you're at this point you're not wanting to take any kind of uh opinions, right? You don't want to be like, okay, recommendations or anything like that. But this movie is about it's a true story. It's based off a memoir. It's based about a writer, right?
Okay.
It's Kirsten Stewart's directorial debut.
Oh, dude, I definitely want to watch this one. It's on my list. Was it hard? Dude, it's
The
not streaming anywhere, is it?
No, 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 the
The
chronology of
Chronology
water.
of Water.
Wow,
Imogen
dude.
Poots.
Wow. Oh my God. Like completely blew me away. I was not expecting this movie to be as raw and riveting as it is. Dude, this is filmmaking. Like, Kirsten Stewart must have just been taking notes from all the directors she's had the privilege of working with. Um, my God, man. I look. The less you know about it, the better. But I'm sure you do know something about it, right? You know it's about
I
a
saw the
right.
trailer. Yeah.
Okay, man. It's a hard film to watch, but I'm telling you, it's rewarding. I watched it days ago. It's kind of like a cross between Requiem for a Dream and the Basketball Diaries. I don't know if you ever watched the Basketball Diaries.
No.
Fun fact, Mitch, the movie The Basketball Diaries, I watched it far younger than I should have, like around, I would say around 12.
That's
Uh,
it. Is that not just a documentary, right? That's the
n-
one.
no, 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 no. That's the one with Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
It's a true story as well, where he writes poetry. But fun fact for you, Basketball Diaries. I watched it when I was around 12. It was the movie that got me into writing poetry and
Hmm.
eventually writing in songs. So
So
there you
now we
go,
know who to
man.
blame.
There we go. Now we know who to blame. But yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, man. This movie, it's a tough sit, man. It's a tough sit, but it's gonna be one of those that's gonna be on your mind for a while. You're just gonna think about it, and it makes me want to pick up her memoir.
Well, that's cool, man, because I that's definitely one that was is on my list to try to squeeze in. So good to know that you were so affected by it.
Yeah, and knowing you, that's the thing, dude. Because I tell you this all the time, and not to throw flowers at you, but dude, I think you're an extremely talented writer, and I've always felt like you. There's a line in the movie, and I won't reveal it, but I'll just say like there's because I want you to watch the film. I do hope you watch it before you make your list. But anyways, um, you there's more to you than you think, right? And I I hope one day you kind of push your writing out more, and I think Letterbox has been kind of a good place for you to kind of get recognition, and I think people notice that. And I hope one day you're able to, like, whether it be for as like a freelance writer, you do it on the side. Maybe you could try to like write maybe a review one day. I don't know, for some kind of website or magazine. But yeah, man, I think this one especially. This one I direct towards you. I push towards you because I think you're gonna get a lot out of it. I think you're gonna be really affected by it.
But thank you, man. I appreciate that.
But yeah, man. So I I have a few other ones. I do got a little bit more time because I was able to come to work a little bit earlier, and then of course I put in I had a free coffee at Scooter. So folks,
Hey,
you're gonna hear another me picking up my coffee.
and you're
Uh,
just gonna hear that because I just saw somebody new. I'm gonna say hey to them. So
okay.
um,
No,
I'm gonna mute you.
continue, man. Go say hey. Well, folks, as Mitch goes and talks with whoever he saw, I wonder who it was. Maybe someone from a past life. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm entering Scooters, right? There's a lot of traffic here in San Antonio. A lot more recently. It seems like a lot of people are moving to San Antonio. But pulling in, gonna get into the drive-through lane. I already put in the mobile order. Let's see here. Let's push it right here. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the line right here. Not many people know this, but well, actually, hold on. Let me let them know. Hello.
Hello, welcome to Scooter's Coffee. Can I get you started with a maple waffle sandwich?
Oh, I'm okay. I have a mobile pickup.
Hey, oh wow,
I
the order
I have
still
a
had
mo
it.
I have a mobile pickup. It's under Sam or Samuel.
Okay, we got it. You can scoot on around.
On that, how many
This is the most
espresso
disrespectful
shots?
we've ever been as
So
a
it's half
podcast.
caffeine. It's
I gotta be honest.
73 for the medium.
Okay,
I
could I
mean, the
only
very
do one
least we could do
espresso shot in
is
that?
edit this out.
Yeah, that's fine.
It wouldn't let me like
Well,
pick
I'll go
like
ahead and
how
talk
many.
about a movie
I
that
can
I've
only have
seen.
like
If you
one.
can hear me over
Yeah, no
Sam
problem.
Yeah, just one.
interacting with this
But
barista,
that'll
I
be it. Thank you.
subscribed to
Okay,
Apple
thank
so
you.
that we could watch Eternity, but then I realized that they have the entire, well, not the entire, but a good portion of the Peanuts backlog. And so I took the opportunity to show Chloe, I think it's called Be My Valentine, Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah, we watched that, dude.
Yeah, I that partly inspired me is you sent me a photo of you guys watching it at your house, and this is one of the weaker Peanut specials I've seen, but
It's kind of
even the
odd, right?
weakest, it's very odd. I gotta say, and like the ending was kind of like a rip on the the Great Pumpkin. It kind of ends the same way. There's
Yeah,
Linus and Charlie Brown are at their brick wall, and instead of Linus raving about how next year the Great Pumpkin's gonna come, Charlie Brown is raving about how next year he's gonna get an onslaught of Valentines that he's gonna carry
yeah,
away in a briefcase. But there was one moment that I really liked. It was not only a good visual gag, but it was kind of touching. Uh, Sally gets a candy heart, and the joke is that Elizabeth Barrett Browning's entire "How Do I Love Thee? Let Me Count the Ways" poem is printed on it. Instead of, like, I think Patty or somebody else would just they just
yeah,
get one that said "Sweet Baby," and then she reads this entire poem. But you forget how good that poem is, and I think that's something good that Schultz does. He'll draw attention to these kind of cultural touch points.
yeah,
Obviously, in A Christmas, Charlie Brown Christmas, he has the Luke chapter 2 reading that's so potent. But and that he reads like a prayer from shoot, I can't remember who, but William Bradford maybe in the
yeah,
Thanksgiving one, that's really beautiful. And in this one, he has that full text of that poem, and you realize how powerful it is. But yeah, pretty weird one on the whole.
yeah. And one second, let me get my
Here he goes.
hello.
And
Yeah,
I think the voice work by Linus in this one was very strange,
thank you.
and it's just I don't know. There's something off. And it was not without its moments. I like the Paul Pitt show that Snoopy does. That's like 4D because they're like dumping stuff on Lucy. That
Dude,
that
I'm kind
coincides
of
with the story.
I'm glad that you pointed that out too, because you said the voice work, right? There was something a little different, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I know they're not going to get the same actors throughout the years as they do these specials, but like even the way they kind of layered it into it wasn't integrated well. Like at the very end, there's this just weird line delivery from Linus where he's like kind of supposed to be interrupting Charlie Brown's rant to say Happy Valentine's Day, Charlie Brown, or something. But it's like a robot saying
Yeah, I mean, of course, anything related to peanuts, I like it. I
it.
always enjoy it. That's something that's a tradition that we've carried on with Levi, and we want to carry on with our baby when he when he arrives. Which, dude, it's coming down to it.
Yep. It's could be, dude. Literally, it could be any day now. Like actually.
Yeah, it's we have an appointment on Friday, or yeah, Vanessa is. Unfortunately, I can't get off work, but yeah, we have an appointment on Friday, and so that day is the day they're gonna let us know, like, okay, we're gonna bring you in and induce you
Oh
on
wow.
the baby. Yeah.
So are you ready, man?
I'm ready, dude. I joke with Vanessa that the first place that I'm gonna take the baby is the movie theaters.
Oh
Uh,
wow, yeah. It's like Creed and Creed 2 when he takes his baby to the gym. I love that scene.
there
It's
you
gonna be
go,
like,
dude. I'm gonna get some popcorn.
well,
Get.
I'm assuming you're gonna be in the room when it happens.
Yeah, I am. I am.
That's gonna be amazing, man. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to hear all about it, every detail. And dude, look, I hope she's not there a long time. She's had kids before. But I was stuck with Chloe for like 48 hours. I watched all three of the Santa Claus movies, It's a Wonderful Life, and like some other Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not gonna have Christmas movies on, but maybe you'll catch a movie in the
I
delivery room.
I don't know, man. Vanessa, of course, she she was telling me, well, we're probably gonna be in the hospital for a couple days. That's how it usually goes.
Possibly, yeah.
And so I'll probably bring, like, I don't know if I'll bring my laptop or whatever, but
Oh, we
I'll,
record from the hospital. I can't wait, man.
dude,
She's like, get off the phone with him.
I am completely down to record an episode from the hospital, and I appreciate it. Thank you. You too.
Yeah, we
I
all appreciate it here at the Movie Call Podcast. We all appreciate you giving Sam what he needs to keep fighting the good podcast fight.
There you go, man. Look, I that would be, I know we're joking about it, like doing an episode at the hospital, but that'd be good. That would be a good episode to do.
Hey,
Just
that's good. That's just good television, man.
yeah, there you go, man. I mean, what? How long has hospital shows been around? And like, it's pretty much the same thing, but it keeps going. Like you just keep another doctor episode show. You know, speaking of doctor shows, I was recently watching the Pitt,
Yeah, the
and
Pitt, the Pitt.
oh gosh, man, another. This is the second season, man. It's
They bringing it? They still bringing it?
yeah, dude, they're still bringing it. Oh, dude, we're on the topic of shows. Quick plug-in, but I don't know if anyone is into shows. Anyone is a fan of Game of Thrones, but recently Game of Thrones has had a show called A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Oh my gosh, man. Sunday's episode was one of the greatest episodes of television I have ever seen. It is awesome. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones but have been hesitant on this one, it is a little lighter. It is funnier, right? But man, oh man, wow. Um, just truly, truly, truly phenomenal episode, man. I was completely blown away. Pulling in right now.
Well, that's good. You get to see some good television then.
Yeah, dude, I'm always it's good whenever Vanessa has no idea what's going on, and puts down her phone to watch the show. You know?
Oh, snap. Yeah. The new barometer for how good something is does it make you put your phone down and watch?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, if
They did the RogerEbert.com now. It's just like, we had 3 phone put downs out of 4.
3 out of 4, dude, yeah, that would be a good shoot.
Dude, I wonder if people are gonna start doing spin-offs of the movie call podcast. It's the TV call podcast, the music call podcast, the I don't know, maybe some even more offbeat stuff.
Well, here's the thing, Mitch. I mean, I know we're called the Movie Call Podcast, but I feel that we tend to talk about a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
because well, when you originally wrote the theme song using I don't know which AI thing did you use? Whichever one,
oh,
you had it saying.
movies and everything in between, like or
Yeah,
something.
TV. You said TV, movies, and everything in between. And careful listeners will have gotten to hear that on the few episodes where we had the extended theme song. But yeah, and I was like, no. Drop the. It's cleaner. And you're like, no. I'm gonna put the back in because we need it to be the movie call podcast.
The Movie Call
Um,
Podcast. Well, dude, yeah. I mean, if they store ideas, and I'm just happy to
no,
know.
no. I would consider it an honor if they did so. The sports call podcast, the baking call podcast. We want every possible spinoff. But just give us a little link in the comments or in the description if you do so.
Well, Mitch, that's a perfect way to end the episode. It was nice talking to you.
Have a good one, man.
I'll talk to you later, man.